Hey guys, we're back here again. Got another quick video here for you. Sorry about the wind, but it's a bit windy up on the hill, so I apologize if you do hear any kind of wind noise in the background. It's out of my control because the actual sky is pretty clear. Right now it's about 50 degrees, and it's quite windy up on the hill up here for today. And what we've got today is a good old John Deere LA120 automatic lawn tractor right here. Customer brought this thing over here about 3 weeks ago, and we were working on it here this past week. And unfortunately, in our state in Pennsylvania, the governor has the order where you cannot have new jobs coming in, and old jobs they're already actually finished going back out. So we basically have all of our jobs currently being done that were brought over prior to the court order a few weeks, probably about 2 weeks ago. So the machine we got right here that brought her before that court order, and we got the machine basically completed, ready for repair, or actually ready for the pickup by the customer. And I just want to do a quick review of the machine here for reference point. So if somebody wants to see a John Deere, we can do that here for you guys. This is the John Deere LA120 automatic for the automatic transmission on this machine. And it has the overhead valve 21 horsepower engine on this one as well too for reference points. Here's the top of the engine right here for reference. Overhead valve, good old Briggs & Stratton engine on here, John Deere. Has the high performance technology. This is G4 crankshaft, and this is the V-twin. It also has the fuel pump on the external portion of the engine over here as well too. Got a Mikuni fuel pump right here for reference points, made in Japan. Good fuel pump. Most of the time they do last for the life of the engine right here for reference points. And I'll go ahead and put that back down. Get a shot of the other side right here as well too. Yeah, we got a lot of wind up here. Sorry about that, guys, but I can't do anything about it. So there's the other side. The guy's deck was totally filled with crap underneath here. This deck on here was totally packed with debris. So we got the whole deck all cleaned up underneath here for reference as well too. Anytime you have a tractor like this, guys, it's always a good idea to take the deck off at least once or twice every month out there and totally clean out the entire deck apparatus underneath there for reference points, because these things get packed with a lot of grass and debris and anything else underneath there. So it's always a good idea to do that at least once or twice every month out there, because if you cut grass when it's really wet out there, unfortunately it'll just clog up that entire deck piece underneath there, and your deck might start rotting out as well too. So always be mindful of that one specific fact. This is a 42-inch cutting deck on here as well too. It has the edge cutting system on here as well too for a reference point. So it is a 42-inch two-bladed deck. And on the back here we have the identification tag for reference. Your identification tag is always in the back left quadrant of the frame. So we'll zoom ahead and get that right there. So there's your information for your model number, date of manufacture, serial number, all that good stuff right here, plus your product PIN number for the John Deere machine for reference points. So there you go, guys, for that good details right there. And these ones also have the gas tank in the back of the machine. So you have your gas tank directly underneath your seat for reference points. So you have a gas tank in the back. That's why you have your fuel pump. So the fuel pump sucks the fuel up to the engine, and that's how you have your fuel system set up on these one specific machines right here as well too. So check the engine out on here again. Your engine on here. This one has the model number. So I can zoom in here a little bit better. Model number 4416770113 with E1 and a date code of 06. So it's a 2006 machine. And this machine also has a still relatively good battery in here as well too. The battery is working fine. It's only about a year old right there for that, so it's working great. So we'll go ahead and fire it up here for you. You can see it running. These ones are automatic transmissions on here, so it's a very drive. They have a hydrostatic transmission unit, so you have your forward, and you also have your reverse down here as well too for reference points for that. So I asked people why they wanted to buy that, and they said they really love having like a cruise control type of system on it for your transmission, and that's one of the biggest selling points for these machines, to have a hydrostatic transmission drive system. So go ahead and fire it up here Throw up all the way, choke, put on choke, and you gotta put your pedal in as well too. I always put the brake on here for reference points because you never know. You might be on a hill or something else, so it's always a good idea to have the brake on as well too, guys. So go ahead and crank it over here. So it's running great. We'll go ahead and put it on low speed here. Had a little bit of surging right there. I did make a note of that to the customer, and they didn't care about it, so we're not responsible for that. So we'll take the brake off, and we'll raise the deck up. It's here as well too. Raise the deck all the way up to 4, and we'll back it up. Turn around here so I get some room. Okay, there we go. That should be enough. Okay, we're going now. Still got a lot of wind up on this hill up here. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it. So bear with me here for guys. Gun it up. Machine's running great, no problem. Take it down the hill here. Take it back down the other side. Yeah, it feels great, no problems with it. Go ahead and stop it over here. Back it up a little bit. Okay. Now we'll try the deck out on here and see how it goes with the deck. So we'll put some gas in it here, give it some gas. And we'll engage the deck. That deck sounds great. Sounds great with the deck. Give it some gas. We'll take up the hill again and test it. Disengage the deck. Bring the speed down a little bit. This seems to be running okay. Put the brake on over here. Check the engine out. Give the engine some gas here. Revs up good. There's a little bit of surging right there, but I'm not going to worry about that. We did tell the customer about it. They are aware of it, so we're not responsible for that problem. So, perfectly fine. Sounds good to me on high speed because that's the speed you'll be running in at full speed around your yard anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that at all. The surging on low speed setting. That's okay. I'm not gonna worry about that. And we'll check the lights on here. They do have headlights on the front, so we'll turn the headlights on. And we'll check the headlights. Okay, headlights are on. So you can have a better shot, but they are on. They are working. Headlights look good, no problem. Okay, running around again here. ahead and shut it off. So that's a John Deere 100 series, the LA120 specifically, with the automatic transmission. The machine's running okay for us over here. This machine's used by the client for like light usage in their yard out there for that, so it's not a beat or abused or anything else like that. They do keep it in their garage, and it's not left outside or anything else like that, because if it was left outside, sometimes you'd see mold or possibly rust starting on the deck down as well too. Because I actually had a guy here last year. He actually had mold all over his deck because the machine was sitting on the outside of his property next to his house, and it was developing mold on the whole outside of the frame and also inside of the actual shroud covering of the engine right there as well too. So always keep your machine inside a garage or a shed or something like that to keep it protected from the elements, because you do not want any kind of rust starting on your machine for reference points. So that's everything about the machine. If anybody has any comments, questions, whatnot about the good old LA120 automatic we have here today, feel free to leave me a message here, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible with some kind of basic answer to your question, guys. I'll see you. Have a nice day.